I think when we talked about Hall, one of the things we tried to talk about was how much we can control in a game like that and how much we can fix on our own. To an extent, when you've got an athlete or athletes like they have at different spots, sometimes they just got them, and so we've got to focus on, well, what did we do that we could have done better? We played really good defense for stretches. That first series, they moved the ball and we got to stop on fourth down. That was kind of, in the moment I'm like, okay, this is something we can build on, and we just couldn't capitalize on it. And we made them drive a lot. We didn't give up too many big plays offensively. We gave up some, and then offensively, going back and looking at it, we did move the ball a little bit better than I thought we did, and we didn't have a ton of yards. But we did get some first downs here and there, but just too many mistakes on our own part, where we can't have those against a team that is as skilled as like Hall.
Right.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in. I think at 2-2, it's a great spot. I mean, we wish it was better. I think we wish we would have competed better in the 2 losses we had, and we know we had some mistakes in the 2 wins we had. By no means are we a work that's complete, and I think that's got to be the focus. Is just this is something that we've got to just worry about getting better at, and to the extent that confidence comes into play, I think they've got confidence. I think this group's always had confidence in themselves. And I don't think a game like Hall changes that a whole lot. I think we have to build up a little bit more than normal, but this is a group that believes in themselves, and they just need to turn that into execution on Friday nights, and I think they understand that. When you've got guys like the receiver and the running back, and their quarterback is good at what they do. He's efficient. He does what they need him to do. But those 2 guys, the running back and their wide receiver, are pretty skilled. They're pretty good. I think one of the things you have to do on defense, and I think Coach White-Brother would attest to this, is you got to find what they're best at and do your best to take it away and make something else beat you. And that's tough with Kewanee because they have a really skilled running back and a really skilled receiver, and they can kind of do both if they need to. And so you try to pick your poison and limit it and go from there. I talk to people that say the same thing, that they usually got some really good athletes, but they just can't put the whole thing together. And they look like they're close to that on defense. That they're close to putting it together. They give up some points to some teams, but they've been able to shut some teams down too, and really play well defensively. And I think part of that is team speed. I think they're fast, and they've got decent size on the defensive line. It's not overwhelming. It's probably a little bit bigger than we are, but I think their team speed is something that we've just got to do our best to prepare for.